Let me ask you something. Why are you trying to build a balcony when your roof is leaking? Think about this. Everybody today wants to invest into stocks, go into crypto, real estate, some side hustles. Everybody wants their money, obviously, to grow. But almost nobody is asking the most important question, which is my financial house protected? Because before you go into production, there must be protection. And before you experience multiplication, there obviously must be preservation. And today, I'm going to show you the three foundations you must build before you start investing. If you truly want financial freedom, then do nothing but stick in and stay. Welcome back is Wealth Hacks with Derrick, where we don't just chase money, but we build wealth with wisdom. If you're new here, my name is Derrick. I'm a chartered banker and a financial advisor that's licensed in Canada. And on this channel, we will break down the principles that help families build financial security, stability, and create generational wealth. Today's conversation is simple but yet very powerful. By the time we get to the fourth point, you'll be on the roadmap to financial security. Secure the roof before you build that balcony. Let's get into it. The first conversation is to discover the problem most people have. Let me tell you a story with this. Two friends started working the same year. Both were earning good salaries. Friend number one said, "I'm going to invest immediately." And so he started buying stocks. He started trading crypto. He started chasing every investment trend on the internet. And friend number two did something different. He slowed down. He said, "Before I invest, I need protection." So he built an emergency fund. He got proper insurance. He protected his income. Now, here's where the story changes. 3 years down the line, friend number one had a medical emergency. He had no savings. He had no protection. And guess what happened? He sold his investment not because he wanted to, but because he had to. But friend number two, his investment stayed untouched. Why? Because his roof was secured. And this is the biggest mistake a lot of people make with their monies. Most people want returns before resilience. They want growth before stability. But wealth is not just built. Wealth is protected in the process of building. Now let us move into the steps to build wealth with stability. The first point you want to consider is to build your emergency fund. This is non-negotiable. 3 to 6 months of expenses is okay to go by. Somebody is already thinking, "But Derrick, saving is slow." Yes, saving is slow, but do you know what is slower? Starting all over again. An emergency fund is not about growth. It is all about survival. Life happens, and when life happens, the question becomes, do you have options or do you have panic? The choice is yours. Your emergency fund must give you financial oxygen. It allows you to breathe when pressures come. Think about it like this. If your expenses are $3,000, then your safety net should be between $9,000 to $18,000. This money is not for vacation. It is not for shopping. It is not for investment. It is your financial shock absorber. Because the goal is not to just make money. The goal is to stay in the game longer enough to win. Step number two, protect your income. Let's talk about the most overlooked pillar of wealth creation, insurance. And before someone says, "I don't believe in insurance," let me ask you a very important question here again. Do you insure your car? Do you insure your house? Then why do you not insure the thing that pays both? Your income. Your income is the greatest asset. It funds your lifestyle. It funds your children. It funds your future. It funds your investment. Without income, everything collapses. This is why income protection matters the most. Life insurance, disability insurance, critical illness protection, because love without protection is obviously negligence. If something happens to you tomorrow, what happens to your family? Do they inherit wealth or do they inherit bills? This is why healthy families don't just invest. They ensure their future first. Protection is not fear. Protection is actually responsibility. Now, the third point you want to look at is to jump into the investment. Now, once your roof is secured, we can now talk about investment. Now your money can grow peacefully because you have stability, you have protection, you have resilience, and now investing becomes a powerful tool. Because you're investing from strength, there is no or little to no desperation. Think about it. When people invest without protection, every market drop gives them stress. Every emergency forces them to sell. Every crisis destroys their strategy. But when your foundation is solid, you can invest with confidence. You can go into all the stocks, you can go into index funds, you can go into real estate, you can go into business ownership, build a retirement account, because now you're building a financial machine that can survive storms. Now that the pillars are built, let's discuss the balcony mentality. Confidently, let me tell you, the biggest danger today is the social media wealth. Everyone on social media is showing the balcony, but nobody is showing the foundation. You see the flashy cars, you see the mansions and the beautiful houses, you see the profits, but you don't see the protection. And many people are building financial lifestyles that collapse within one emergency, one job loss, one health crisis, one unexpected event. But real wealth builders think differently. They think from the ground up. Foundation first, structure second, then of course the balcony last. I want you to repeat this with me. I will secure my roof. Because financial security is not about getting rich quick. It is about staying strong long. Let me say that again. Getting rich is temporary. Staying financially strong and healthy is generational. And after all this is said and done, do you have a financial checklist? I'm expecting you to say yes. Here's your challenge today. If you don't, ask yourself these three questions. Do I have 3 to 6 months emergency saving? Check. Is my income properly protected? Do I have a long-term investment strategy? If the answer is no to the first two, pause, halt the investing, fix the foundation, then build the future. There's one thing I leave you with, and remember this: wealth is not just built, wealth is shielded, because the strongest financial plan is not the one that grows fastest. It is actually the one that survives the longest. So today, ask yourself honestly, am I chasing growth or am I building stability? When the roof is secured, the balcony will automatically come. This is a big call to action for you. If this message helped you to rethink your financial future, do not forget to subscribe, click the notification bell, share the video to help someone who needs to hear this good news, because the next generation of wealth creators or the next generation of wealth builders starts with you and I.